Hey, what's up guys? My name is Mark and welcome back to my channel. What if I told you that there is a very high degree of certainty that if you purchase Bitcoin, crypto or other major assets today on September 16th of 2021, you are very likely to make huge gains, at least for the next few days. And this has nothing to do with stock to flow. It has nothing to do with the fundamental analysis of the crypto markets. It has nothing to do with the happening event of crypto. It's something unique, crazy, and actually even funny that I kind of found out today. And I've done more additional research on it, and a few articles and few other people actually been doing this research for the past couple of years now, decades actually. And they do seem to validate my point that I'm about to share with you guys. And if you want to learn more about why I think I'm very confident that markets will pump big time today and it will last a few days, then definitely stick around. Alright, let's get to the charts and I'll show you what I'm talking about, alright? So I'm gonna put on my glasses to make myself look more sophisticated. Plus, I can't see without glasses, so it's gonna serve dual purpose. So what do you see here? Over here you see September of 2020. And if it doesn't tell you anything, that means you are not Jewish. So basically, on September 18th was the Jewish New Year. They call it Rosh Hashanah. Rosh Hashanah fell on this day. And guess what happened right after Rosh Hashanah? The market plummeted. If you want to know the exact amount of by how much the market dropped, it dropped from 11,000 and change down to about 10,000 something, right? So it's about 8% decline. So what happens a few days later is Yom Kippur, is another, probably the holiest Jewish holiday that I happen to observe. I try to observe the best way I can, but it's one of the holiest holidays. I don't want to talk about religion here. I'm not religious whatsoever, but normally Rosh Hashanah is a new year. And as far as I know, many Jewish people like to get rid of all the material assets and stocks and whatever debt, specifically debt. They're trying to get rid of everything before Yom Kippur, and then after Yom Kippur they start doing business again. And I don't know if you know or not, but in New York, here in America, a lot of hedge funds, a lot of family offices and venture capitalists happen to be Jewish, or partners are Jewish, so a lot of these offices are closed, and many people are not even working starting from Rosh Hashanah and up until the day after Yom Kippur. So now, and the reason why I was thinking about it today is because I remember 2 years ago and last year that something similar was happening around September. And there's a saying, sell in May and go away, where people tend to sell all these hedge fund managers and mutual fund managers and big family offices. They tend to sell all of their assets, especially riskier ones. They sell in May and then they kind of don't have a headache until probably August or July. So you're gonna see these patterns over and over again in different markets. And as Bitcoin and crypto gets more and more mature, we're gonna kind of replicate what happens in the stock market as well. So as soon as Yom Kippur is over, normally markets rebound. Again, there's no guarantee at all, but I will show you some articles that I found that kind of prove my point and then validate my point. So let's look at the charts again. I'm going to show you something else. So now this is just obviously, 1 year doesn't really tell you much, right? Could be coincidence, but let's look at this year. And by the way, this vertical line indicates the day of Rosh Hashanah. not Yom Kippur. So normally, day after or day before Rosh Hashanah, things tend to plummet. And we could look at other assets. It doesn't have to be Bitcoin, but I don't want to spend too much time on it. Guys, I don't want to make a long video, and I don't want to do a lot of research. I just figured, let me just share this, and maybe you already know about this, maybe you don't, but if you don't know about this and I just gave you something new that you didn't know about, I would appreciate a like and subscribe to my channel if you can. Plus, you may be able to win up to $1,000 once I'll be doing my raffle. And I'll do my raffle once I get to my 1,000 subscribers, and I'll do it live, so it's fair and square. So anyway, let's forget about the raffle for now. So you see right over here, right? This is September 6th, 7th. This was the day of Rosh Hashanah, Jewish New Year. And look what happened right after Rosh Hashanah happened. I mean, manipulation or not, whales, news, Coinbase issues, Coinbase being sued, or whatever the case is, but somehow it just happened to be that the day after Rosh Hashanah, the markets plummeted. And today is Yom Kippur. We'll see what happens after today. My prediction is, again, no financial advice at all. I predict, my personal feeling, my gut feeling tells me that tomorrow we're gonna have a nice pump. I didn't calculate percentages, and this video just this idea came to my mind like that, so I wanted to talk about this, make a quick video, and hopefully upload it ASAP without making it look cute and fancy. And if you don't believe me, and again, I started to research this after I started thinking about it. So I Googled it and I found this. Jewish holidays affect stock market. And this is from 2011, 10 years ago. And there's been a lot of research going on about this. And apparently, you can make easy 1-2% gain simply by selling all your assets on Rosh Hashanah and buying them back on Yom Kippur. So they've done this study over the course of 102 years. So 102 year period from 1907 until 2008, they've done studies studying Jewish holiday effects on the stock market. And guess what? It shows that there's a huge correlation. Now I found another article that was actually posted, it was uploaded, it was Benzinga actually made an article. They wrote an article 13 days ago, and they also talk about this whole concept of sell on Rosh Hashanah and buy on Yom Kippur. It tells me that we might see a nice pump tomorrow, but tomorrow is Friday, and again, many people may not be back from the holidays. But I believe this is not because every single trader is a Jewish person. You know, it just so happened to be that, like self-fulfilling prophecy, when something happens once and twice, they start to find excuses for it. And it just so happens that year after year, for the past 102 years, on average, markets drop on Rosh Hashanah, on Jewish New Year, and they tend to pump few days later after Yom Kippur. And today is Yom Kippur, and that's why all the schools are closed in New York City. And tomorrow is Friday, but Friday again is Shabbat, so I'm not sure if people are going to be back from vacation. So I hope markets will pump tomorrow. I'm pretty sure they will. And let's see what happens, guys. I also want to do one quick thing, if you don't mind. I'm going to quickly take a look at this. I want to see what happened with the Bitcoin price in 2019, because I haven't done this yet. Let's do Rosh Hashanah 2019. Let's see what happens. September 29th of 2019. So let's see how easy the 2019. 2019, let's go find it. 2019. Okay, so was it September 29th? Again, and October 1st. Okay, 29. Obviously. October 8th. Alright guys, so I found the charts for 2019 and I got the prices. We were still in the bear market, obviously, in 2019, so it did still show that it's not as clear as it was previous year, But 2019, it did show that, see, we closed, the high was 83.43, and then we went down to 77.42. Not a huge and dramatic drop, but we still dropped. And Yom Kippur happened on this date right here, and look what happened right after Yom Kippur, right here. This is Yom Kippur Day, I believe, October 7th, and the price kind of went up. The market pumped before dropping back down again. But again, we were in a deep bear market, and we were not really doing well at all. Now guys, I actually even found 2018 data for you as well. I even found the 2018 data for you guys. In 2018, I know we were right before we hit the rock bottom of that year, when we got to $3,200 per Bitcoin. But this was again September, and I remember the date because I was actually trading on BitMEX, I think, at that time. Unfortunately, don't ever use BitMEX, please. But anyway, so you could see that the prices were also right before, let me minimize this. So right before Rosh Hashanah, the markets were going up right here. And then as soon as Rosh Hashanah hit, which was I think it was 18th or 17th of September, markets started to drop, and Yom Kippur was on this date right over here. As soon as Yom Kippur was ended, markets pumped by quite a bit. Let me see exactly by how much. 10%. So it's a nice amount for Bitcoin to pump, even 10%. But it took a few days, obviously. Obviously, guys, this is no guarantee that the market will pump and will continue pumping for days and months and years. Although many of the experts on YouTube and outside of YouTube, all the big time analysts, they're all saying and screaming that Bitcoin will get to $100,000 by the end of the year. I kind of hope so too, and we'll see. I mean, I hope it's gonna go up to over 100 grand by the end of the year. But at least this kind of historic data and this kind of funny phenomenon tells me that there's a huge chance that tomorrow, Friday, September 17th, there's a huge chance that the markets in the crypto space will pump. Alright guys, I hope this video was helpful to you. If you liked it, please give this video a like, subscribe to my channel. You will also have a chance to win up to $1,000 if you just subscribe and you type in the comments subscribe. I will pick a winner during a live stream once I get to 1,000 subs, and I hope it'll happen soon. And yeah, thank you for watching the video until the end. I really appreciate it. Be successful, be prosperous, make that money, and huddle. See you next time, guys.